Before I start, I'd like to highlight the opportunities to transfer to the reserves after you've left the Army. Provided there is a post for which you are suitably qualified at your current rank, you will transition across at the same rank and retain your substantive seniority. A number of incentives have recently been introduced for those who join the reserve within 3 years of their discharge date. These include a reduced annual training and MATS requirement and a relaxation of any call-out liability if you leave with a reserve liability. Your medical status will be confirmed by your regular unit's medical officer and will remain valid for 12 months as an entry medical for the TA. In addition, amendments to the current regulations will allow those with a medical grading of MLD to be considered for volunteer reserve employment. If you choose to join the reserves, your pension and terminal grant will be unaffected. If you take up an FTRS appointment, your terminal grant will not be affected, but your monthly pension payments might be abated. The process of applying to join the TA is relatively straightforward for former regular personnel, provided you start the process with your unit PERS admin staff at least 8 weeks prior to your discharge. Further details are provided in DIN 2012-01-18. However, I would emphasise that it is very important that you inform your regular unit in good time that you wish to transfer to the Volunteer Reserve so that they can complete the transfer process before you leave the regular Army. Whether you choose to join the reserves or not, you should appreciate that you may have a regular reserve liability and can be mobilised at some future date for operations. Membership of the regular reserve also comes with certain obligations, which are to maintain contact with the Army Personnel Centre and notify any changes in your contact address or indeed circumstances which could prevent your mobilisation. On the anniversary of your discharge and for every subsequent year of your liability, you'll receive an annual reporting letter which is to be completed and returned. It's important that you understand the liability and responsibilities. Should you wish, your liability permits you to apply for FTRS appointments or indeed volunteer for an operational deployment or to undertake an additional duties commitment, all of which at some future date may be attractive in terms of employment or income. Your reserve liability should be seen as a means to stay in touch, and should you have any concerns or difficulties, it provides you with a point of contact.